Welcome to our journey through the world of rare plants that bloom only once a year. I am your guide, and it is my distinct pleasure to guide you through these hidden corners of the botanical realm, where patience is rewarded with spectacles of unparalleled beauty. We shall venture into diverse habitats, from steamy rainforests to arid deserts, seeking out these elusive floral treasures. Each one possesses a unique story, a remarkable adaptation, and a bloom so transient it feels almost like a whispered secret from the natural world. These botanical wonders are a true testament to nature's beauty and mystery. Their fleeting appearances, often under the cloak of night or after years of silent growth, remind us of the intricate and often unseen dramas unfolding all around us. The ephemeral nature of these blooms makes them all the more precious, a poignant display of life's delicate dance. To witness such an event is to connect with a rhythm far older than ourselves, a cycle of growth, display and renewal that has shaped our planet for millennia. Join me as we explore 5 such extraordinary plants. We will delve into their unique characteristics, the ecosystems they inhabit, and the remarkable strategies they employ to ensure their brief yet vital moment of glory. Prepare to be captivated by the resilience, the ingenuity, and the sheer breathtaking artistry of these rare once-a-year bloomers. It is a world of fleeting marvels, and one that I am thrilled to share with you. Our first encounter takes us deep into the rainforests of Sumatra, home to a true giant of the plant kingdom, more commonly and perhaps more infamously known as the corpse flower. This botanical marvel commands attention not only for its colossal size, capable of reaching over 10 feet in height, but also for its extraordinarily infrequent and rather pungent blooming cycle. For years, sometimes a decade or more, it exists merely as a single enormous leaf, gathering energy from the sun. Then, almost unexpectedly, this gives way to the emergence of its spectacular yet short-lived inflorescence. The bloom itself is a complex structure, a deep maroon-frilled spathe resembling a grotesque petal, unfurls to reveal a towering phallic spadix. It is this spadix that heats up and releases the flower's notorious perfume, an aroma that has been likened, quite accurately, to that of decaying flesh. This seemingly repulsive scent is, in fact, a highly sophisticated evolutionary strategy. It serves as an irresistible attractant to its primary pollinators, carrion beetles and flesh flies. These insects, deceived into believing they've found a carcass on which to lay their eggs, inadvertently transfer pollen from one corpse flower to another, ensuring the continuation of this remarkable species. The spectacle lasts for a mere 24 to 36 hours, a brief window in its long life, after which the magnificent structure begins to wilt. The energy expended is immense, and the plant must then lie dormant or return to its leaf cycle to gather strength for a future display. Observing the corpse flower is to witness a masterclass in nature's often surprising solutions to the challenges of survival and reproduction. A truly unforgettable, if somewhat odoriferous, experience. Its rarity and fleeting bloom make each appearance a significant botanical event, drawing crowds eager to witness this titan's brief, malodorous reign. We now journey to the arid and semi-arid landscapes of the Americas, the domain of the plant aptly named the Queen of the Night. This unassuming climbing cactus, often found scrambling over rocks or other vegetation, conceals a secret of breathtaking beauty. For most of the year, its slender ribbed stems might easily be overlooked, but for one, or perhaps a few nights each year, it transforms into a vision of ethereal splendor, producing enormous fragrant white flowers that unfurl under the cloak of darkness. The conditions for this nocturnal spectacle are precise. The bloom is triggered by a combination of factors, including the length of the night and subtle environmental cues, ensuring that its display coincides with the activity of its specialist pollinators. These magnificent flowers, often measuring up to a foot in diameter, begin to open as dusk settles, releasing a sweet, vanilla-like perfume that drifts through the cool night air. This powerful fragrance acts as a beacon, guiding nocturnal creatures, primarily hawk moths and sometimes bats, to its nectar-rich heart. By sunrise, the queen's reign is over. The delicate petals, having served their purpose, will wilt and fade, leaving little trace of the night's glorious display. This transient beauty is a perfect adaptation to its harsh environment, conserving precious resources by blooming only when conditions are optimal and its pollinators are active. The fleeting nature of its blossoms has captivated humans for centuries, with enthusiasts often holding nighttime vigils to witness this magical once-a-year event, a true testament to nature's nocturnal theatre. Chapter 3. Our next subject is perhaps one of the most enigmatic and elusive of all flowering plants, the ghost orchid. Found in the humid, swampy environments of Cuba and Florida, this orchid is a botanical phantom, a leafless epiphyte that appears to float in mid-air. Its greenish-grey roots, packed with chlorophyll, cling tenaciously to the bark of host trees, performing the vital function of photosynthesis, a task usually reserved for leaves. This adaptation alone makes it a curiosity, but its bloom elevates it to legendary status. The ghost orchid's flowering is an unpredictable and rare event, not strictly annual, but often blooming just once a year if conditions are perfect. When it does bloom, it produces a delicate, white, frog-shaped flower with long, trailing tendrils, which seems to hover ethereally in the dappled light of the swamp. Its pollination is a fascinating story of co-evolution, relying almost exclusively on the giant sphinx moth, an insect with a proboscis long enough to reach the nectar hidden deep within the flower's spur. This specificity makes the orchid incredibly vulnerable. If the moth disappears, so too might the orchid. Numerous interesting facts and a considerable amount of folklore surround this spectral bloom. Its rarity and the difficulty in cultivating it have added to its mystique. Some tales speak of its almost supernatural ability to appear and disappear, while others associate it with the deep, untamed spirit of the swamps it inhabits. The challenge of even finding a ghost orchid, let alone witnessing its bloom, has made it a holy grail for orchid enthusiasts and botanists alike. Its spectral beauty and precarious existence serve as a poignant reminder of the delicate interconnections within an ecosystem. Chapter 4. While the Queen of the Night often refers to, the term night-blooming cereus encompasses a broader group of cacti, including species like and each with its own version of a spectacular nocturnal bloom. These plants, though varied in form, share a common strategy. They unveil their floral treasures under the veil of darkness, playing a crucial, if often unseen, role in their respective ecosystems. Their blooms are not merely for show, they are vital components in a nocturnal symphony of life. The significance of the night-blooming cereus's bloom lies primarily in its function as a critical food source for a host of night-active pollinators. As dusk descends, these cacti begin to unfurl their large, typically white or pale-colored and intensely fragrant flowers. The strong scent, often sweet and pervasive, is essential for attracting moths, bats, and other nocturnal insects in the low-light conditions. These creatures, in their quest for nectar, become unwitting couriers of pollen, facilitating cross-pollination and ensuring the genetic diversity and survival of the cactus species. The synchronized blooming of many individuals within a population, often occurring on the same night or over a few nights, creates a sudden pulse of abundant resources in environments where such bounty might otherwise be scarce. This ephemeral feast supports pollinator populations, which in turn are vital for the health of the wider ecosystem. The night-blooming cereus, therefore, is more than just a beautiful plant. It is a keystone species in its nocturnal habitat, a silent orchestrator of nighttime ecological interactions, demonstrating the profound importance of these brief annual displays of floral magnificence. Chapter 5. Our final botanical marvel takes us to the island of Sri Lanka, the home of the legendary kadupal flower, often identified as, though steeped, in its own unique cultural reverence. This exquisite flower, sometimes also called the flower from heaven, is renowned for its ethereal beauty and its incredibly transient lifespan. It typically blooms only once a year, under the cover of night, and its delicate, pure white petals unfurl to release an enchanting, sweet fragrance that is said to be calming and almost otherworldly. The kadupal's bloom is a spectacle of patience and fleeting perfection. The buds develop slowly, and then on a specific night, often influenced by lunar cycles or subtle atmospheric changes, they begin their magical transformation. The flowering process lasts only a few hours, from late evening until just before dawn. By sunrise, these celestial blossoms will have wilted, their brief, glorious display concluded. This extreme ephemerality contributes significantly to its mystique and its sacred status in Sri Lankan folklore, where it is associated with the Nagas, mythical serpent deities believed to descend from heaven to present these flowers as offerings to Buddha. Conservation of the kadupal, given its specific blooming habits and cultural significance, presents unique challenges. While itself is widely cultivated, preserving the wild populations and the specific cultural context in Sri Lanka requires awareness and respect for its natural habitats, if distinct wild populations are under threat. The primary challenge is perhaps not its rarity in cultivation, but the ephemeral nature of its bloom, making it a precious, almost mythical event rather than a tangible, easily preserved entity. Its fleeting beauty serves as a powerful symbol of purity, transience, and the profound spiritual connections that can be forged with the natural world. Thank you for joining us on this botanical adventure. We have journeyed across continents and peered into the secret lives of some of the world's most extraordinary plants, each with a bloom that graces us but once a year. From the colossal corpse flower to the celestial kadupal, these fleeting displays are a profound reminder of nature's intricate timing and its capacity for breathtaking artistry. They teach us patience, for their beauty is long in the making, and they instill a sense of wonder at the sheer diversity of life's expressions. These rare blooms, often unfolding under the quiet of night or in remote corners of the earth, highlight the hidden dramas that are constantly playing out. They are not just passive objects of beauty, but active participants in their ecosystems, engaging in complex relationships with pollinators and their environment. Their transient nature makes each sighting, each blooming, an event to be cherished, a fleeting moment of connection with the wild, untamed heart of our planet. Remember, the beauty of nature is all around us. Sometimes we just need to know where to look and when to watch. The world is full of such wonders, waiting to be discovered by those who seek them with an open heart and a curious mind. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing nature stories. Until next time, keep exploring the magnificent tapestry of life that surrounds us.